Welcome back to the RDI Hub, our series of vodcasts. I'm Kerry MacConnell, the PR and Marketing Manager in the Hub, and I'm in conversation with Liam Cronin, who is the CEO. And this is our series of CEO chats. So we're just talking about the latest news and events that are happening here in the RDI Hub. So we've got a lot to talk about this time, Liam. I suppose RDI Hub were on tour in Limerick last week with two different events. First of all, we had the HBAN event. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, no, thanks, Kerry. Delighted to be back here again, and it's been a really busy month, so we've a lot to talk about. Yeah, last week in Limerick was amazing. Really special night last Wednesday night. We had a HBAN event where we had 18 startups coming in. They were all had 3-minute pitches looking for investment. We had, I think, about 20 angel investors in the room, which was really super. And then what we did is in between the pitches, we had panel discussions. So we had an ecosystem panel discussion, which was made up of Technical University of Shannon, University of Limerick, the local enterprise office in Limerick and Clare, kind of talking about the supports that they provide to startups, because we all know it takes a village to support a startup. And then we had the investor panel, which again had, some of, like Aidan O'Driscoll from Eris, big successful syndicate in Limerick. Tom Lyons, who's setting up a syndicate in Limerick. We had some VCs there as well, like Elkstone, Frontline Ventures. And then we had Niamh Sterling from HBAN as well. Again, just talking about the investor landscape right now and giving some tips and tricks to investors. But again, to startups. But again, what was really interesting on the night again was just the networking. The networking before, during the event and afterwards as well. So a really good night. And then I guess we backed it up in Limerick on Friday then with the launch of the Skill and Innovation Exchange, which happened in the Engine collaboration HQ space with Innovate Limerick. And again, that was a great event as well. We had Minister Patrick O'Donovan was there. We had Paul Healy from Skillnet Ireland. We had the Skillnet Innovation Exchange team, Conor Carmody, Sinead Reardon down. And I suppose what Skillnet Innovation Exchange is about connecting solutions seekers with solution providers. So it's, I suppose the best example is if you look in Kerry here right now, we're doing some really interesting work with the Hayfield collection, where they've put up a challenge which is about a digital voucher system. In this case, they're a solution seeker, and then they've got about 5 or 10 opportunities of people applying for it. So we talked about that actually in the panel discussion on Friday about how the program actually works. Tim Crow was there from Rexflow. We had the CEO of Chamber of Limerick there, and we had Cronin and Barry from StatSports as well, talking about how they use Skill and Innovation Exchange. So yeah, great week in Limerick. And it's, look, the key for RDI Hub is we're a regional partner covering Kerry, Limerick and Clare across NDRC, HBAN and Skill and Innovation Exchange as well.
That's great. And the Engine is a fabulous venue as well. So it was lovely to go down there. They gave us a great welcome. So it was lovely event. Tell me about the talent route, which is the new FinTech consortium that we're part of.
Yeah, so look, we've talked before in some of these vodcasts about the important strategic partnerships with the RDI Hub. I mean, when we started here 5 years ago, it was all about the local partnerships with FEXCO, Munster Technological University, Kerry County Council. Over the first couple of years, we did a lot of national partnerships into, working with the other hubs like Portishead, Republic of Work, Dowpatch Labs, Ormond Bats around Ireland, Platform 94. And we started working with the likes of Microsoft. But in the last couple of years, we've spent a lot of time looking at how can we partner with other hubs around Europe, how can we partner with hubs in the US. And I suppose the talent route came through that. So it's a collection of FinTech hubs. We've just give you some examples of some of the hubs that are in this FinTech consortium. You have FinTech Scotland, you have FinTech Helsinki, you have FinTech Portugal, Spain, France and Germany as well. And the idea is that we collaborate, we share best practices among each other, and then we go after grants. We go after, is there Horizon Europe or Interreg Europe funding we can get. So we're really excited about it. We've had some informal meetings. We're going to meet formally together at Web Summit start of November. We're probably going to meet again at Slush. And then hopefully we'll get some of these FinTech partners to come here to RDI Hub in the next while or whatever like that. So yeah, it's an exciting collaboration and great to have RDI Hub in there as a FinTech hub.
It's lovely when you're talking about the extending our outreach from national to international. Another example of that is the DBEST. We ran the DBEST webinar only 2 weeks ago, and we're actually recruiting for member companies to sign up for that. So do you want to talk a little about the DBEST project?
Yeah, so DBEST is Digital Innovation for the Blue Enterprise and Social Tourism, and I suppose that's a project we've been working on here now in the RDI Hub for about the last 12 months. So Kerry MacConnell is very involved in it, Fionnuala O'Callaghan. And I suppose we've been spending the last 12 months kind of building towards the launch event that happened there a few weeks back. And I suppose what the whole purpose of the DBEST project is to recruit micro enterprises in coastal regions that are focused on blue economy and tourism and support them on the digitalisation journey. Work Package 1 had done a lot of desk research. We'd also done some surveys, and we identified kind of 3 areas where these micro enterprises needed support, which was really around PR and marketing and sales as well, online sales. They were the 3 areas. What we've been kind of leading is Work Package 3, which is all around the supports we put in place. And I think, again, what we've identified from talking to micro enterprises is they need support around mentoring and coaching. So at the event we did here, we had 5 of the coaches that we're going to have here from Ireland do a panel discussion on the day. So it was great to have Hugh Reynolds, their entrepreneur in residence, talking about how he can support on the AI side. We had David Larkin, who's going to support on the sales side. And then we had some of our own people as well, like Kerry MacConnell was there from a PR and marketing perspective, and Megan Daly-Terrell talking about how she can support from the sales and her tourism experience. I suppose the other things we've seen that micro enterprises need is support around networking, peer networking across other countries. And then there'll be a whole bunch of training material as well. So it's a really exciting program. I think, look, if anybody needs any more information, please get in touch. As you said, Kerry, we're starting the recruitment process at the moment. The application form, the expression of interest form, is up on our DBEST, interregdbest.org website, and the application will be up there pretty soon as well. And I know there's a big meeting happening in France next week of all the partners where we'll finalise the application process and finalise the recruitment process. But we hope to have the 80 micro enterprises across the 4 countries are recruited by the end of December, and then the training kicks off next year. So yeah, great project, great for RDI Hub to be involved in it with Western Development Commission, Munster Technological University, and also to have partners across France, Spain and Portugal. So yeah, exciting times.
It is. And from recruiting for DBEST to recruiting closer to home, we're expanding the team. So we're currently at 8 members of staff, but now we're looking at recruiting another 2 members. So do you want to talk a bit about the roles we have open and the opportunities? Yeah,
2 very exciting roles. I mean, the first one is Digital Media Apprenticeship Programme. I mean, this has been a programme we've been involved in for about the last 2 or 3 years. We led on this. We saw a need for a digital marketing apprenticeship programme probably 3 years ago. I was chair of the Industry Consortium Steering Group, working closely with Mayo, Sligo, Leitrim, Me2B. We now have the apprenticeship approved, and we're looking at the very first cohort that will come in starting from January. So we're in the process of hiring for a digital media marketing apprenticeship to join the RDI Hub team on a 2-year contract as part of the time they work on the programme. So really good, and the fact it's great that we're leading from the front on this. So anybody at all, please get in contact with Kerry MacConnell or connect to us through our website on that role. I suppose we also then are hiring for a kind of a 12-month maternity leave cover for the NDLC role, an NDLC programme associate, who we want to kind of come in and support the NDLC programme. So anybody who doesn't know what NDLC is, this is the programme where we support startups and scale-ups in Ireland through 2 areas like a Founders Weekend. We do it also through pre-accelerators. We have a lot of master classes we run. We also have office hours. So we're looking for somebody that's, I suppose, got a passion for startups and has a passion for new products and services to come on board. And again, we're hiring for that role at the moment. Hopefully the person starts before Christmas. So yeah, it's exciting times. It's always great to be growing the team, and always great to see new blood coming into the team and new energy as well. So looking forward to it.
And speaking about the programs, the events that we run, we've got the masterclasses back. They're continuing. This is the 2nd one after the summer break. So it's coming back again on the 22nd of October.
Yeah, so that's and it's great that we're doing this. The last masterclass was really, really good. I think we had over 100 people attended. We covered a lot of ground with Brightbeam and SIA partners. And I suppose one of the key pieces of feedback we're getting from customers, and I suppose it's something that we're pushing really hard here in the RDI Hub over the last while, is we really want to bring the voice of the customer into everything we're doing. Because a lot of time you can be very top down in this industry and tell customers what you think they need to know. We really want to listen to our customers and hear what they're saying. And what we're hearing around AI is we want case studies. We want examples. So the AI Masterclass next Tuesday, it's going to be very similar. It's going to be case studies around AI in marketing, AI in sales. Jared Brown is going to be coming in talking about the UAI Act and what that means for customers and stuff. And then, as always, there's going to be breakout sessions as well. But it'll be very much practical case studies. I think one of the key instances I picked up from, I was at SaaStock 2 days this week in Dublin, and there was a lot, as you can imagine, around AI there. But the key insight that came across in nearly all the presentations is companies have invested a lot of time now in AI, either sending their people to training courses like the master classes or the strategy sessions. People have invested in licenses, whether it's the Microsoft 365 Copilot, but they want to see the return on investment. So CIOs, the finance people are kind of saying, we've made this investment, where are we seeing the productivity change? So that's the kind of lens we need to start bringing now to the master classes. Show me the case studies, show me examples, tangible examples. The other thing which we're going to be doing, just to shout out, is we're running an AI hackathon on the 14th of November here in the RDI Hub with Microsoft. So it'll be a day-long hackathon, and we're hoping to have a lot of smart manufacturing companies in there, and we're going to have a lot of smart manufacturing case studies talking about how they're using AI in smart manufacturing. So big focus on AI. I mean, for us, we're an AI centre of excellence. We want to live and breathe it every day. We want to prove it. So we're going to be doing more in that space, yeah.
So a lot happening, so much going on. If anybody would want to become a member or get involved in the RDI Hub, what would you say? If you love your rule of three, so what would be your 3 reasons to become a member in the RDI Hub?
Yeah, so it's the power of 3, and we just did a survey actually of our members. We talk again about the bottom-up approach we have here, and the MPS survey, they come back. And I was just looking through some of the survey earlier on, and I think what was kind of key from the responses, so I'll just quote back what we're hearing from our own members, not what I think is important, but what members think is important. And I think it is the space, first of all. I mean, it's an amazing space here, it's an amazing facility. It's such a professional outfit here, and the support that people get, the wraparound services that they get from yourself, Kerry, Garrod, and all the other members of staff here in the RDI Hub and our mentor and residents. So I think it's the space, number one, is what I saw. I think the second thing is the mentoring and coaching, and that came across very strongly. Having access to our entrepreneur and residents, Hugh Reynolds, having the lunch and learn sessions we do, the external speakers we do, like we were. We've got Fun to Innovate in next week. We've Stephen Lyons coming in for SkillNet. We've had lots of different speakers coming in. So I think that's a kind of a key element as well. And I suppose the third area is really the networking. Like, people are saying, it's great to meet like-minded people that are on the same journey and learn from each other. And not feel that you're on this journey on your own, and knowing that there's somebody in one part of the hub that might be fundraising and you're fundraising, so let's go and get some insights from them. So I think the 3 things I saw from it were, the space itself, the coaching and mentoring, and just the networking.
So there you have it, folks. A lot happening. If you're interested in getting involved, reach out to us. We're looking forward to hearing from you. And that's it from us until next month. So
until next month. Thanks, everyone.
Cheers.